9 officers dead. 2 more fighting for their lives. And one question echoing across Malaysia: how did this happen? Welcome back to 2230. Today's episode brings you into the heart of one of the most tragic accidents involving Malaysian law enforcement in recent memory. Stay tuned because we're going beyond headlines, into the lives lost, the eyewitness accounts, and the unanswered questions authorities now face. If this concerns you as much as it does us, hit like, share, and subscribe. Let's dig in. On the morning of the 13th of May 2024, a convoy of riot control police from Malaysia's Federal Reserve Unit, or FRU, was returning to Ipoh after completing crowd control duties in Teluk Intan. Their journey was meant to be routine. Instead, it turned catastrophic. At around 8:50 a.m., a gravel-laden lorry, reportedly trying to avoid a car that suddenly exited a junction, veered into the opposite lane, colliding head-on with the FRU lorry. The impact was devastating. Both vehicles overturned. 18 officers were on board the FRU truck. What followed was a scene of unimaginable horror. Photographs show shattered wreckage and a line of black body bags at the roadside, 8 lives lost on the spot. A 9th officer succumbed to injuries later at Teluk Intan Hospital. These were men trained to handle riots and protect public order, not casualties of poor road safety. Let's acknowledge their names and honor their service. Sergeant S. Permol, Corporal Nuit Pandak, Corporal Amiruddin Zabri, Corporal Mode Posley Jordan, Corporal Akmal Muhammad, Corporal Mohammed Hilmi Mode Aslan, Lance Corporal Damaralan Abdul Latif, Constable Akmal Wafi Anwar, and Sergeant Mode Roslan Abdrahim. 2 officers are in critical condition. 7 others are semi-critical. The remaining suffered less severe injuries. These were human beings, some likely fathers, husbands, sons, whose families woke up to devastating news. The lorry driver, believed to be in his 40s, walked away unharmed. He has tested negative for drugs and is now in custody for questioning. But what about the real cause? Was the junction poorly designed? Was it driver error, overloading, or mechanical failure? Eyewitness Norain Asayakin Abdul Khalel described hearing a massive crash from her shop 100 meters away. Screams followed. Chaos erupted. Officers from a second FRU truck scrambled to the wreckage, calling out to their teammates, many already lifeless. Investigations by the Royal Malaysia Police are now underway. But the nation is demanding answers and accountability. Shouldn't there be strict protocols for transporting officers in large groups? Was the FRU truck fitted with safety measures? What triggered the lorry's swerve? Was the car that exited the junction ever identified? More importantly, how do we prevent another tragedy like this? Authorities have assured that families will be supported, and post-mortems are being carried out. But systemic issues, road design, transport regulations, safety standards, must be examined. The cost of silence is too high. What changes should be made to protect frontline officers not just during operations, but on the road? If you were a policymaker, what would you do differently? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Your perspective matters. Like and share this video so more people can understand the depth of this tragedy, and why it must never happen again. This is 2230. Where news becomes clarity. Where facts demand reflection.